I feeling good, like I should.
What's up guys, so today I'm going to be doing a very exciting video. I'm going to be doing an introduction to Greek mythology. So Greek mythology is just something that I like to learn about. Yes, I'm a nerd, but yeah, so today I'm just going to be doing kind of like an overall introduction of like the creation of the Greek gods and goddesses, where they all came from and how it kind of all works, and yeah, that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is going to become a new little series on my channel. So I'll be talking about different Greek goddesses, the Titans, Olympians, all of that jazz. So yeah, if you enjoy it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. And yeah, let's just get on with the video.
I just wanted to say, I'm sorry if I say any of the names wrong, please feel free to correct me, but yeah.
So there were three kind of categories of the Greek mythology. So you have the primordial deities, then the Titans, and then the Olympians. In the beginning, there was kind of a big bowl of nothingness. There was just nothing existed. But yeah, so from this nothingness emerged chaos, and chaos birthed, I guess you could say, Gaia, who was like the mother of all. She was the earth. She was the ultimate power. So yeah, Gaia was the earth, she was the mother. Also, before I continue, I would like to say the primordial deities were more kind of symbolic of things of life rather than being like actual beings. So we have Gaia, mother of all, living her life, and we have Tartarus, which is the underworld where all the criminals and the monsters get sent, and it's kind of like hell, but yeah, not a very nice place. Also from chaos came Erebus, which was like darkness, and Nyx, which was night, and those two came together and did their thing and created day and light, which was known as ether. And also from night came many other forces such as sexual pleasure, revenge, death, fate. All of these things that we know today came from that. Meanwhile, Gaia was doing her thing, mother of all. She gave birth to Uranus, and well, they end up getting married. Just get married to your son, why not? So yeah, Gaia and Uranus get married and they have a bunch of children. So this is where the beginning of the Titans come in. So they give birth to the first 12 Titans, and in no particular order, they are Croesus, the Titan of intelligence and farsight; Creus, the Titan of heavenly constellation; Cronus, the Titan of time; Lapithus, the Titan of immortal lifespan; Nemesis, the Titan of memory and remembrance; Oceanus, the Titan of the sea; Phoebe, the Titan of radiance and prophecy; Rhea, the Titan of fertility and motherhood; Tethys, the Titan of fresh water; Thea, the Titan of shining light; and Themis, the Titan of divine law and order. So they were the first 12 Titans that Gaia and Uranus gave birth to. And Gaia and Uranus also gave birth to Cyclopses, which are like these big monsters with like one giant eye, and the Hecatoncres, which have like multiple heads and arms and are kind of just a bit scary, not gonna lie. But yeah, so they had all of these children, and Uranus hated every single one of them. He was like, no, I don't like none of you. Especially he did not like the Hecatoncres. So what did he do? Well, he shoved them back into Gaia's womb. He took the Hecatoncres and put them back into Gaia. I don't know how that works, but that's what the mythology says. So obviously Gaia was furious as hell. She was like, you just put my children back into me, what is this? So she made a weapon. She made a sickle so the rest of her kids could get revenge. But all of them were a bit too scared, apart from Cronus. So Cronus was the youngest Titan, the Titan of time, but he was like, you know what, Mum, I'm gonna defend you. So one day when Uranus was sleeping, Cronus came in with the sickle and castrated Uranus, and then threw his genitalia into the sea, because that's how we get revenge, you know. Which is kind of funny, not gonna lie. But yeah. And then from all the blood that was spilled as a result of castrating his father, more beings were created. So we have the giants and the nymphs. And then also from the sea arose Aphrodite. So obviously a lot of people know Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. And so then there we had another creation. Cronus, now basically being the leader, decided to exile the Hecatoncres and the Cyclopses to Tartarus, the scary underworld place. So they're now gone. Cronus is living his life and he marries his sister, Rhea. And this is basically where the Titan rule begins. They are the rulers, Cronus being the leader. And yeah, then you do also have the second generation of Titans that come along. Some of those include Atlas, Helios, Prometheus. So yeah, so you have your Titans now. So Cronus and Rhea get married and they have 6 children, and they are the beginnings of the Olympians. So the 6 children that they had, in no particular order, were Hestia, the goddess of hearth and the home, Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, Hera, the goddess of marriage and family, Hades, the god of the underworld, Poseidon, the god of the sea, and Zeus. Now, Cronus, like Uranus, hated his children, but he had a reason to, because Gaia and Uranus had prophesied that one of his children would overthrow him, so he didn't want that happening. So what do you do when you don't want your child to overthrow you on the throne? Well, you eat them, of course. So he swallowed all of his children whole when they were born, apart from the 6th one, which was Zeus. Rhea, having seen Cronus literally eat all of her children, was scared and was like, I can't have this happen again. She fled to Crete, where she had her 6th child. So Zeus was born and he was left there to be raised by the nymphs. Now obviously Cronus was expecting a child to eat, so what she did was she took a stone or a rock, she wrapped it in baby's clothes and gave it to Cronus, and well, he swallowed it whole thinking it was the child and all was well, so that was cool. And then yeah, so Zeus grew up on Crete, waiting till he was old enough to take revenge. So, when he was finally old enough, Zeus was given a potion that he slipped into Cronus's wine, and well, Cronus just started vomiting and vomiting and vomiting. Kind of gross, not gonna lie, but he vomited out the 5 children that he had swallowed whole as kids. But yeah, and these 5 children were super grateful to Zeus. They were like, thanks bro, we love you. You are now our leader, please teach us, tell us the ways. So yeah, but they hadn't really defeated Cronus because Cronus was still alive, he was still the leader, so something needed to be done. And well, out broke the war between the Olympians and the Titans. So in this war, Zeus was pretty smart. He'd made a trip down to Tartarus, remember, the dark evil underworld, and he released the Cyclopses and the Hecatoncres. Now the Cyclopses were super grateful, they were like, thanks! And so they gifted him the power of lightning and thunderbolt that he is most famous for. And they also created the trident for Poseidon and the invisibility helmet for Hades. So now they all have these amazing powers and the war breaks out between the Olympians and the Titans. In the end, the Olympians won, Zeus was victorious, all was well. Zeus banished the Titans to Tartarus, the dark evil underworld. But Gaia, remember her, the mother of all, didn't really like that. She was like, you put my kids into hell. I'm not having this. So what does she do? She creates another child called Typhon, and he's like this big monster. And well, all the gods and goddesses get super duper scared and they start running for their lives. They're like, nope, I am out of here. Zeus, well, he's a bit of a strong lad, isn't he? So he's super brave. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna fight this thing. So now with his power of thunderbolt and lightning, well, he defeats it and whoop-de-doo, all is well in life, and Zeus is now the leader of everything. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well, Atlas, who had led the Titans in the war, was also punished in a very interesting way. He was punished by having to hold up the entire universe on his shoulders for like the rest of time. Anyway, so now all is happy in all the lands, Zeus is the leader, but not for long. Who remembers that from Horrible Histories? Oh my god.
But not for long! Any fools.
Then there was another attack or attempt attempt at an attack on Zeus by the giants. Remember those? They were like, came right at the beginning. Anyway, so they were really badly treated. So they were like, we gotta rebel. So they tried to climb up Mount Olympus and, well, get their revenge. But it didn't really work. All the gods and goddesses were like super powerful by this time, and they were just easily defeated. So the giants were gone. And yeah, that's pretty much the story of the creation in Greek mythology and how everything kind of happened. I hope that was an interesting overview. If it was, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. And yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Bye!